Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the other day we were questioning the motive of William Samoei Ruto in his determination to convince bodaboda riders to move from motorbike using petrol to electric motorbikes. And so many questions were coming out. What is his interest in all of this business? Because now we are in a situation whereby he's saying the fuel is very high, so that means he's the one adding taxes on the fuel. And the solution he's giving to bodaboda is to move from fuel to now electric. So now questions are coming in. The question is, number one, what is the cost of that motorbike? Number two, the issue of availability of electricity installation in some areas in this country. How will it be charged? Will you do it in your room, or there will be stations like when you go to petrol station for refilling, that will have such areas installation for the such kind of recharging? The question is also, how much will they charge to recharge your motorbike? And the other question is that for how long distance will it cover after being charged? So the other emerging issues is that all these questions are being raised because William Samoei Ruto is one man who is not considering consulting anyone on anything he wants to do that is touching people's life directly. But then he wants to convince everyone to buy into his ideas. No public participation. You just bring it and tell people this is the solution I'm bringing to you. So have it. So one of the bodaboda riders is now speaking out his mind. And if you listen to the issues talking about, they are making sense. These are some of the questions that William Samoei Ruto should be coming out to answer and provide that information that is needed before you think of that direction or convince people into his own idea. Listen to him shortly, then from here we're going to continue with this conversation.
Mimi ningependa kusema vile rais ulikuwa umesema, kuna pikipiki bodaboda enye utalete ya kuchaji. Mimi ningependa tu niseme William, hiyo maneno ya kusema ati pikipiki ya kuchaji, hiyo ni kitu haiwezekani. Kuna mali kama Kresoi hapa ndani, stima hakuna, aya na hatujui unachaji masaa mangapi. Rais, ile kitu tulikuwa tunataka ni wewe ungekuja hapa ground utuulize sisi watu wa bodaboda, ndio tukuambie inawezekana ama haiwezekani. Sababu sisi watu wa bodaboda tunaona hiyo kitu kweli haiwezekani rais. Hiyo kitu ukiona kidogo inajaribu kukaa kama gas, inakaa tena kama mtungi ya gas. Rais, ungekuja tu ama utuletee tuone sample yake. Kama ama ukuje utufundishe, ama ututumie mtu anaweza kukuja kutufundisha ili tuone okay, nikichaji kwangu inaenda paka wapi, alafu moto ishe. Alafu sasa rais, ile kitu nilikuwa nataka tu tujue vizuri. Hapa kwenda Kresoi stima hakuna, hata hapa mali niko stima hakuna. Sasa hatujui huyu mtu wa pikipiki mwenye ana stima na anaishi nyumba yenye ina stima. Sasa itakuwa okay, ukitaka kuchaji itaweza kuwa, sababu tunataka tujue labda unataka kufanya economy ya mafuta. Sasa tujajua wakati unaweka charger ukichaji hii pikipiki. Inaweza kuwa ukienda kuchajiwa kwa mali inachajiwa, inaweza kuwa shilingi 10 ama inaweza kuwa shilingi 1000 ama 500. Unajua hapo ndio tunataka tujue. Lakini kama itakuwa ni 500, hiyo inamaanisha bado rais hujatusaidia hapo, sababu imeenda juu. Ni sawa tu na ile mafuta. Ili tuendelee kutumia mafuta, kama hiyo haitawezekana. Tulikuwa tunaomba Raila, tunataka Raila uache mchezo. So kuja Kericho utusalimie bwana. Sisi tuko na hamu kuja mali kama Kericho, kuja kama Londiani, kama Chepseon, kuja Raila. Sisi wa Kenya wenye tuko Chepseon, wewe ndio tunaongoja ukuje utusalimie. Raila, usiendelee kusunguka. Siku hizi Kericho tuko pamoja na Wajaluo.
Alafu ile continue the panel discussion, but that's a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that Uhuru Kenyatta tried to connect electricity across the country. But another reality is that not everywhere in this country, every corner, has been reached out with the last mileage of electricity connectivity. The man himself, we have listened to him, he's saying even from the area where he's talking from, there's no electricity in that area. So you are bringing electric motorbike. The first question is, how will they be recharged? For how long distance will a bodaboda rider move to go and recharge their motorbike? Because you know, for petrol pumps, they are everywhere, including in all those villages. Iko petrol station, mafuta utapata tu in the village, remote area utapata. That means it is accessible. But with this one of electricity, the question is, we have areas where there is no electricity. So even if you will install those areas where, maybe stations where they will be doing the recharge, how will this one work when these areas are still that much remote? This is one question that Ruto should come out and give proper answer to this, convince bodaboda riders so that they can buy into his idea. Number two is talking about the issue of cost of charging. Ruto said that these electric motorbikes are going to be cheap compared to petrol. The question is, how much will it cost to charge? Like the way it's asking, will it be 10 shillings? Will it be 50 shillings? Will it be 100? Or is it going to be 500? I'm telling you, possibility of going up to 500 or something close to 400 there is there. No wonder Ruto is not coming out to talk about this issue. Because if it is cheaper, then cheaper means affordable. Affordable means that you have to make profit out of that money you have used to charge. So if fuel is going for 500 for them to use to fill the tank and run around the same kilometers, then you bring electricity that will charge almost close to the same amount, then that is not cheap. You simply just light it bodaboda riders so that they can move from petrol, come to electric, whereby maybe you might be having personal interest in such kind of business. Na tumesikia hiyo mambo ni kama iko kwa ground. Watu wameanza kuuza hizi pikipiki na ni kama wanapeana kwa mkopo, but seemingly people are going to pay double for it. So bodaboda riders are questioning this motive because they know there could be a possibility of someone trying to go into business, but now he wants to mislead bodaboda riders to buy into his idea and then fall into the trap. That should never happen. So Ruto should come and answer this question: how much will it charge? Will recharging these motorbikes be charged? Wanalipisha pesa ngapi? Ni 400? Kama ni 400, hiyo haina maana. 500? Kama ni 500, it is the worst. It should be something 200. Then from there, we can say, hallelujah, that one is helpful. But if not within that, then it is not affordable, it is not cheap, it's just expensive. Another question that is raising, which is very important: how long distance will it cover after being recharged? Because someone will go and talk with the manufacturing company to bring an item here which is cheaper according to what he wants. Then they come here and increase the prices because now they become monopoly. So cheaper means those batteries are compromised, as kuwa na the capacity to have enough power to run for long distance. So when they are compromised, it means they cannot cover the same distance you might use in the same amount of money when you refill using gas. Sorry, ni gas kweli? Gasoline, mafuta nini? Petrol. So that is also another question. What is the distance that is going to cover after it is charged with that amount of money? If this government is going to answer this question, then demonstrate that the time they can start talking about bodaboda or convincing bodaboda to buy into that idea. But just someone getting up in a public event, then he announced, bodaboda riders, I'm bringing this one. Bringing it to who? You are bringing your own business to us, using state powers and authority that are given to you. Now it has turned into personal interest. where you have your own business you are bringing to the people using a platform that is not supposed to be used for such kind of activity. Hiyo ilikuwa ni state event, mahali penye ushuru wa mwananchi umetumika kutayarisha, wewe unakuja kwa kutangaza biashara yako hapo. So you must answer this question, how long distance will it cover? Then from there, Bodaboda will compare and contrast, then see if really they can buy into that issue. Another thing is durability. For how long will those batteries last? How long? Unajua pikipiki natumia petrol, mafuta kama umejaza tu ni hivyo. Hakuna siku utaenda kufanya sijui repair hiyo, iko tu. Ni wewe kuweka mafuta ndani. That is it. But now with the issue of batteries, this one, it will reach a time when you need to change. Utoe yenye iko, uweka battery nyingine. That one will attract money. And in our previous discussion, we mentioned, we did our research. You will need close to 30,000 to 25,000 for you to replace with another reliable quality battery. So look at that. That is one of the disadvantages that is coming there. Kwa hiyo petrol hauhitaji kitu kingine, bora tu hiyo tank iko. Kazi yako ni kujaza mafuta kwa tank, period. Hii nyingine ni battery inakuwa replaced after 3 years. Na pesa ya kureplace battery, it is too much expensive. Now bodaboda riders have to put that amount to the money they are also using to fill the petrol. Sababu hiyo inafanya the same work. Tank iko tu haibadiliki, iko tu niweka mafuta ndani. Lakini hii hata kama itakuja kwa gharama ya 400 or 350 to charge it, it means after 3 years you need to change that battery, and the amount that it will attract, it's huge. So hiyo naongeza tu kwa hiyo gharama ya mafuta, sababu it is part of the power that we need to run the engine so that transportation can happen from one point to another. That's why this bodaboda rider is wise, is questioning this. It tells at the end of the day, Ruto is not consulting anyone. That's why they are asking a lot of questions. I don't know your views, but let us put in the comment section for coordination of this conversation. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.